last time. So
We
let's
just
picking it
wish
up.
that guy away.
Well, we were heading down.
Yeah, and then we got the trinkets.
Yeah,
Yes.
the bear, octopus, and cat. Jim,
Yes.
Otto, and Velen.
Yeah, octopus Velen.
And a sixth staff, I think that Rolo currently has.
Who has it? I think.
I gave it away. I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever decided who took it. I just don't. I don't want it.
I
You guys have
checked
it.
the tapes, and Rolo definitely took the staff.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say like Rolo has the staff for
With the
now.
notes. I'll take it if you don't want it, but I mean, it seems pretty sick. So I,
what do you mean?
the staff.
I'm saying like you and Matt were like, no. I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Oh yeah, no, sorry. I thought you were trying to like wish it off you right now, but like, yeah, no, I'm totally down for you to hold on to it. I just didn't know
I
if there was
mean,
a reason you wanted to get rid of it.
Fizz loves powerful magical artifacts, but he also likes guns. So, you know.
You know.
Can you load the staff into your cannon?
Oh, now we're talking. And then I do the thing where I break it in half. It's like a one-time shot, just fired out of the cannon.
Eric, what was that shaft called?
That's up to you. Well, too bad it's gone. No, it's the
No, it's the staff of the Magi, isn't it?
staff of the archmage, I believe.
Archmage.
I think it's Magi, like Magi.
Yeah.
I think,
Okay.
unless I'm mistaken.
Is that?
And that's
Staff of
what someone needs for proof, right? Like we have to bring that staff back to someone.
Yeah, that's Vess. Yeah, we need to go back to Vess in Atog with the staff to prove that Trent was taken care of.
Right. And we're on our way to Rockhold, I think, right?
Yes. Yeah. And that's where we met the wandering merchant Harriet.
Yeah.
Guys, I actually took good notes this
And then
time.
yeah, you guys are crushing it. So as you guys finished up with Harriet, you got a couple of haunted dolls, for the lack of a better word, and continued on to Rothold. We kind of ended as you crest the end of the mezzo, looking down to the valley and the coastal shore city of Rothold, and that's where we kind of pick up is as you're wandering into town. You guys notice that the air around you is shifted colder. You don't know if it's necessarily the cool breeze coming in off the water or what, but it just feels a little chillier as you get into the dark, dank city before you. As you walk into town, you see a lot of the denizens, the goblinoid folk, the kind of the humans, the people that are in town, rather ragged. They're, it's like the hive of scum and villainy that this town is. You see them wander around, kind of eyeing you up, and a lot of folks just kind of giving you a second glance as you walk into town. Whereabouts were you planning on going?
How did we get to Rockhold to begin with?
We just walked.
Yeah.
Oh, no, originally, did we teleport here somehow?
I
Yeah.
thought we,
Yeah, we were on the island. Other
yes.
groups teleported, and we like the same thing.
Yeah, we did teleport.
Okay. Because, like, I don't think there's much for us to do in Rockhold, is there? Like, that we know of? I'm sure we can always find stuff. But
I think the major thing would be if we could find some way of transporting ourselves back to Atog quicker than just walking.
Is my
Was-
mom here?
Was Rockport a port town, Eric? I forget.
Rothold is very much
Rockhold.
it's very
Yeah.
much a coastal like port town. Like it's
Well, because that's where we got the Kraken wagon
it's where you
from.
got it's where you got
Yeah.
the ship from. It's where you kind of left to work your way up the coast. It's the southern tip of the Blight Shore.
Yeah. I mean, get the feeling that we won't be so lucky to find a ship for a single gold here again.
There's
But
probably like a teleportation circle in town, right? Maybe.
is there?
I don't know. I'm trying to think where Riant went, like my mom.
I don't know. Maybe maybe someone wants to like bet us their ship and we can take it from them.
You feeling lucky, Oda?
I mean, why not? I mean, we were pretty lucky last time.
Or we could also just get passage to another port from here.
That's true as
Yeah,
well.
we always
could
we could always pay legitimately.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess people could do that.
So, the people in the town, they're like eyeing us up. Like, what's going on there?
As you're wandering around, you get a sense that people are catching notice of you folk. You can't quite put your finger on it, but it's like they'll eye you up and then continue on their business, kind of just keeping tabs on where you're going.
I mean, yeah, I like the idea of looking for someone, just, no fancy stuff. Just look to see if we can find someone that we can pay for passage down that way.
What was the pub, whatever you want to call it, where we found that little cable? Yeah, Spurt. He didn't work out well. That's kind of the only note I had, I think, from that whole time. I don't remember anything about the pub.
Well,
pretty sure we made a mess of that. But
yeah, well, because we got attacked by a ghost in the bar.
yeah, and Spurt was the one who was telling us all the stuff about like the town. Like we didn't really talk to the bartender, I don't think.
Yeah. I almost wonder if we just go down to the port or ship dock or whatever and see if there's anyone who's willing to give us passage. That's my vote.
Yeah, works for me. We don't need to leave bodies everywhere we go.
All right. So Fizz, kind of taking charge, starts wandering his way down towards the port. As you do, you start to notice that the dark, cloudy skies, and with that cold breeze coming in, you notice that it's starting to snow a little bit as you make your way down to the port. But as you do, the port itself is fairly busy. There's people loading and unloading ships. There are, there's the typical briny smell overcome with that fishy smell of definitely caught fish that are being brought into town, and gear that's being loaded up on ships. You see a lot of ne'er-do-well folks that seem to be well armed that are taking part in the unloading. You can see boxes of loot kind of out in the open, just these big chests of like broken ship parts that scavenge from, say, a ship that's like a mast that's been broken off, that's like left the golden bust is in there. You definitely get the feel that this is kind of like a black market activity. You get that feel that like there are people watching, overseeing the workers as you're down here, but no one seems to take too much care, other than noticing you guys as you walk into the port. What would you like to do?
Is there anyone who? Because I remember the last time we were at a port with like Orly and what's her name, I thought there was like someone who seemed to be like the record keeper for the ship docks or something. Like it was a person we could ask about the boats. Is there someone like that here?
As you look around, this place doesn't seem to be as well organized. It's like the people that are coming in doing their work are all doing their own stuff. There isn't one dock master that seems to be running the show, at least from what you can tell. As you kind of look around and looking for, maybe asking someone here and there, is there a dock master? People scuff you off and leave me alone. Stick to your own business. Keep your nose out of mine. Kind of attitude as you're asking around.
All right. Well, anyone else got any ideas?
So, could somebody remind me how things ended up with the other ships that were chasing us? Like last time we were here, pretty much.
Give me a history check.
Oh man, sure it would be in my notes, but I don't have the history. I don't think I'm allowed. Yeah, no. So that's a straight 6. I'm not good at history. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. You notice the colors seem to be similar from the ones being flown on those ships.
Like
On
we
the
didn't
boat?
destroy any. Like we messed them up, but like they lived to tell the tale type thing, right?
They were part of the revelry. That's what I remember.
Yeah, and you can tell that these are revelry ships that are being loaded and unloaded.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe.
We may want to tread lightly.
Or hear me out. If we ask for passage on one of these ships and they're thinking, oh, these guys are easy prey, let's take them on the ship and then mug them. And then we turn it around and are like, no, we're mugging you and
Okay.
taking the ship. It's the
You're-
perfect plan.
This is a different side of Fizz. I have not seen this side of Fizz.
I'm kidding. I actually don't want to.
Reverse mug someone?
No, no, no.
At the very least, like I know we want to try to get back to Ataz, but like I guess passage to Nicodranas is a good start type thing. Like I doubt there's a direct boat from here to Ataz.
No. Well, so do we want to try and go the ship route or we could just travel along the roads. It's slower, but it would be, something we can do of our own free will.
Oh man, there are so many mountain ranges, and it's going to be a mission. And I think it'll be faster if we take the boat.
Well,
Yeah.
You can do like the river run.
To pull up my wild map.
Whose vote is to try to get back to Nicodranas and Ataz quickly by boat, but yeah, you guys can make, I don't know, your own votes, I guess, whatever.
What works for me? I don't have any strong feelings either way, to be honest.
Yeah, so I guess like True's perspective, time's kind of the essence to him. He doesn't really care how it happens. Whether we pay for like voyage, we end up stealing his voyage, whatever. Like he's down for anything.
Yeah, so we're Rothold and yeah, Nicodranas. Yeah, that's a ways away. All right. The boat it is.
Do we want to just try bribery?
Is anyone actually good at talking to people? I mean, I know I suggested this, but I'm not actually the best person to do the talking.
My persuasion is like pretty good.
Yeah, I think you got good charisma, don't you?
Yeah, it's something like +8 or something.
Like if I was just trying to like be a stowaway, I could, but then there's the other 5 of you.
Yeah. Yeah, Rolo and I think we could come up with other solutions to get around, but
Yeah, I can persuade. I've got a
All right. So as you kind of talk amongst yourselves and decide, hey, let's try and find a ship. What kind of folk are you looking for? What are you trying to do to get on board with one of these ships?
I would think we'd just try to talk to whoever looks like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
The cleanest looking person.
The cleanest looking person that's not doing yelling.
Anyone who seems to be like sort of directing the hands of.
Yeah, anybody
Oh,
looking
whatever.
in charge.
Yeah.
What's the okay? So as you're looking around, you notice a kind of tall, well cleaned individual wearing a large red cloak, kind of a leather duster, red leather duster, with a really piratey. Think of like the most piratey hat you could imagine. He's got this big cap on, scruffy black sideburns, and and kind of a broken face, but still like clean. Like he's maintained. It's like wounds from like a broken nose from a fight in his youth, kind of left up, but he's taking care of himself. Like I said, it's fairly thin, but you get the sense that there's like some very lean muscle underneath that duster. Is he's kind of watching some of the crew loading ships up as you approach. He's like, "Kid, I'll help you."
Oh, Captain, our captain.
No, it's just Captain. We don't have to say it twice.
All right. Well, you just seem like such a nice captain. But okay, I'll stick to just the once then.
Yeah. Well, you could just call me Vandrin, if you will.
Vandrin. Wow, what a name.
Oh, thank you.
What is that? Humanoid?
That's the name my parents gave me.
You sure you have high charisma?
You think?
What's a charismatic lad like you doing here on the docks?
I look behind me. I look to Fizz. No, nothing. All right. We're looking for a ride. Wondering if you might be able to give us a hand.
If what do you mean by so you're all together with him, or is it just EO by himself?
Around them.
Yeah, I think I'm behind him.
As he looks across, where are y'all heading to?
We are heading to.
I think ideally we'd like to get to the island of Atog. It's just off the coast of Nicodranas.
Never heard of a Tog, but I am heading up the Menagerie coast, working our way all the way over to Port de Mali. That's our final destination, but we could probably swing a stop in near Nicodranas for you if that's where you're heading. Bounty's not cheap to travel, so I guess the fee's not cheap to travel. Be looking 500 gold pieces for the lot of you.
Well, we're definitely looking to travel. We do have some coin on us, but something that we can definitely offer as well as some protective services along the way. I'm sure you know that the waters aren't as safe as they used to be.
Don't worry, I'm not going to be looking to you for protection.
Look around.
I don't know what he means by that, but
yeah, what's this ship looking like? Like, are there a lot of like gun ports and stuff, or like what's it like?
Give me you know what? Give me a perception check. Let's just as you try and eye over his shoulder, looking at the ship behind him, and the amount of well armed crew that are loading and unloading spoils of war.
It's an 18.
You gather that people look for protection from this guy's ship.
Okay. Okay.
well, we
Well,
wouldn't be in any danger.
yeah, I'm gonna need to consult my colleagues here on this one on the price. Is there anything that you can do to bring that down? Anything that we could do for you?
Oh, 500 for the passage, safe passage, mind you. But no.
How much for unsafe passage? So do we get a discount?
Unsafe passage.
We don't need to be looked after.
Unsafe passage is free, but you might not like the state you're in when you get there.
I mean,
I think this is our opportunity to reverse mug, as I whisper.
Fizz is kind of like waving EO back to like huddle as a group. It's like, I don't know, 500 split amongst 5 of us. I think that's okay.
You know how much coin I have? Truce has over 500 coin. Like,
Oh man.
Oh,
I
oh
should've
thank
been
goodness,
there.
because I am nothing.
I don't know how I have so much coin. Like, I don't know what's going on, but like,
Yeah, I've got
Yeah, I
I've
got
got a
this,
decent
guys. I
amount
got
too,
this.
but I thought it was 500 each for a second.
100 each.
500 total.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
solved.
All right.
I guess the
Yeah,
cat folks
I'll
paid
throw in
for the
whatever.
Ladia. That's mighty kind. I probably should have asked for more. But might I ask, after he takes the bag, might I ask, what kind of folk am I bringing aboard the ship here? What do you need to do in Nicodranus?
Don't
Oh,
worry
yeah.
about that.
Go for it.
We'll give you the coin, safe passage, and we'll be good to go.
He kind of like squints his eyes a little bit more, and you can kind of hear him like
So
piecing together like that's.
I slip him an extra 50 gold. Here's for your troubles.
Mitochondria. Well, we're gonna be pushing off within the hour. So if you got anything else you want to do before you go, make it quick, and we can hit the seas pretty soon. When you are ready to get on board, my first mate Tusktooth over there, he'll help you out. And he
All right.
points to this half orc, this reasonably jacked half orc with the vest, like a leather vest, but the sleeves are cut off, where he's trying too hard to like show that he's got muscle, but he's not that built. And yeah, he'll help you out as you see him kind of loading stuff up and kind of eyes you up and catches it.
Yeah.
What's the name of this fine vessel?
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Oh, you be riding on the Tide's Breath.
The tide's breath.
Yeah, flagship of here, flagship of the revelry here on the Jorhassian coast.
Eric, does it look like a flagship? Like, is it no? Okay.
It looks nice. It's a bigger ship.
All right. All right.
Compared to the flagships of the empires, it's much smaller than those.
Is it like bigger than the ship we had?
About the same size.
Okay.
Yoink.
Oh no. All right. Well, I don't have anything else to do in Rothold personally. I'm happy to just go aboard the ship. What do others think?
I have no coin to spend for shopping, so let's get out of here.
Do you need anything though before we leave town?
No.
All right.
I mean, if anybody wants to buy potions, but
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe
that's pretty much the only thing we ever need.
can we do some speed purchasing of potions?
Sure. What would you like to do? We can make this quick. We won't do a whole scene. If there's anything you want to buy, let me know. We'll cross it off accordingly from your gold.
Yeah, a few healing potions would be
Yeah, you could
much
easily
appreciated.
find those. So 50 gold pieces per regular healing potion. If you want a greater, you could maybe find 2 at I think it's a cost of 250 each. So
Okay, yeah, I'll grab 2 of the greater and 2 of the minor.
okay, so that'll be 600.
600.
I'll
Cool.
grab 400 of the regular and I'll I guess dish them out between the rest of the party. You guys got that stuff and I'll just get one from the rest of
All
us.
right, so that's 2 more healing potions for everybody else.
Cool. Are there any fun potions in the mix? Like just a rogue potion that
You
we
want
can
a
add?
rogue potion? Fuck, you know
Yeah.
what? Let's do this.
Not like a literal rogue in a potion, but
A D100 potion?
Yeah, give me here. I'll make this quick. I did not bring my dice. What the? Let's make this interesting. Roll me a d6. And then
One.
One?
Yep.
And then roll me a d20.
Right. There we go. It's a 4.
4?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. For 100 gold pieces, you can buy this little potion that's got white dust swirls in it. It's almost like it's like a pale gray with white nonstop. Almost like it looks like, lack of a better word, bandages floating in a gray liquid. These white swirls. And what you can add to your inventory is, for 100 gold pieces, a mummy rot antidote. So it can protect you from some gnarly mummy rot stuff if that ever comes up.
Good to know. Any other
Oh,
purposes or just mummy based?
That's the one you
That's
find.
fine.
Okay, cool.
I love it.
That's great.
Not gonna go too far.
So Eric,
Yeah.
sorry, just like when I do like potion of healing, there's like greater, superior, supreme. Was supreme available?
No.
And then superior was 100 each.
Greater.
Oh, greater.
Greater.
Yeah, the regular was 50, I think, right?
is. Yeah, because
Oh,
it goes
It just
regular.
doesn't have a color, so
Yeah, it goes regular.
superior,
greater.
supreme.
Yeah.
Only greater was available.
Yeah.
How much was greater available for?
250 each.
250. I'll buy 4.
Buys 4,000. All right, there you go. You guys are good.
Well,
Damn.
Drew already got the.
Yeah, I got the little guys. I'm all about the little healings. I don't care for big healings. That's someone else's job.
Just the
Okay.
You,
stuff to get you off the floor.
Yes.
How much you
Yes.
you bought? 1 each. Drew?
Yeah, aside from I didn't cover EO because he bought a ton. So I was like, oh, you're on your own there.
Yeah, I got 2 greater and 2 lesser, and I've also got a bunch of Q ones too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed how much Drew gave to the.
Okay. Well, anyways, you guys get
Yeah, so
yourselves
I
all
gave everyone one.
you guys get yourself all potioned up, and you make your way back down to the Tide's Breath, just in time for the first mate, that half orc Tusktooth, to get you on board and get you acquainted. What you note, and maybe you weren't paying attention or didn't ask, but there are no accommodations for passersby. So the first mate, as he looks over, he welcomes you on. Well, here's your spot, and he basically just points you to the floor of the deck, where you guys can sleep when you need to, and don't get in our way when we're doing our business. So that's not his voice. Don't get in the way while we're doing our business, and things will be all right. You see this like tall, muscular half orc with a very, very odd voice for him. And with that, if you're interested, we are going to be playing cards later this evening. You're welcome to lose all your money if you wish, but until then, enjoy your passage aboard the Tide's Breath. And and that's
When you
kind of
put it like that.
And with that, they push off into the sea, the ocean, and your journey west begins. As you guys are on the ship, you're more or less free to move about. It's a full crew, and they are very efficient at doing sailing terms that Connor will call me out on for getting wrong. So with that, they are taking a tact west. And what would you guys like to do?
I guess
I don't know. I guess Fizz, doesn't really want to get in the way, but he's kind of just curious to just kind of like chill in the background and see the crew at work and just hear if there's any interesting like snippets of conversation going on
Okay.
Rolo
about what the ship is up to.
will do a similar thing, in the sense he wants to go below deck and figure out what they're transporting.
Okay. So
Is it anything worth looking at?
okay, so
Let's look. No,
let's do yours first, Rolo, since Matt walked away.
Sorry, I
and-
was just refilling water.
All right. So are you just wandering down, kind of like in the open while everybody watches?
Well, like what I would do would be I'd be putting on my ring of invisibility on,
Okay.
and the thievery.
Okay. So you're gonna.
You just never know.
Yeah, fair enough. So I will ask that you give me a stealth check with advantage as you work your way down to the bottom decks of the ship.
18.
18. They need a. All right. I would say that would beat their passive. So as you work your way down, fairly easy. No one's looking for you as you get down to the lower holds. You see some of that loot that they've been putting on the ship. Some of those, reclaimed parts of other ships, plates, gold pieces, jewelry, kind of left open. You notice a couple of crates that seem to be sealed in behind. But by and large, the stuff that's open seems mostly like pilfered and pillaged ships of valuables.
Yeah. Roland's not interested in that. He's got a keen eye on that stuff that is locked.
Okay.
If they're leaving the valuables unlocked, curious on what is so valuable to be
Sure.
secure.
All right. So if you want to try and find out what's inside inside the crates.
Matt, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay.
You do find a lock. Like the case is locked. So if you were going to try and pick it, you would need to give me a thieves tool check. Sure.
Yeah, so I was just went with the gloves of theory, just
Yeah.
+5 bonus to dexterity. So what is like the thieves?
So if you have thieves tools, it'd be your proficiency plus your dexterity plus any other bonuses to your sleight of hand. So in your sheet, I think it should just be
Sleight of hand.
sleight of hand would probably be your equivalent roll.
Yeah. Okay, so. And then I get +5 dexterity.
So what did you roll?
I rolled a 12.
Okay, so that's a 17 total.
Yes.
Okay. As you're working through the one lock, the tumblers, you can hear the click click, and your tools jam. As it jams, you realize that you weren't able to unlock this thing, and I need you to give me another stealth check, still with invisibility, since you got that ring on.
So it's still advantage.
Yeah. As you see one of the guards down here just kind of like, what was that sound?
20.
Must be just the ocean cracking. As you're working through that lock, you realize that you might not be able to solve this one. There is another chest available if you want to try again on the second chest. So there's the.
I will try on the second chest.
Okay.
So I'll do my sleight of hand. Aha. 27 +5, 32.
This one, you've seen this lock before. You pull out the one thieves tool, almost like second nature, where it's like you had a key rather than trying to pick it. And you just pop it open, and as you do, you lift open. You start to see this glowing orange orb, just enough that you can see inside of it as this slit of black crosses this orb. It moves over, looking at you.
Can I like quickly put it in my portable hole?
Like how
So
he
this-
just doesn't slam the thing shut.
No, it's away in a hole.
Your portable hole?
That's
Oh,
what,
no.
I know you tell me it's differently, but the game says it's like a bag, and it allows me to put things into it. So
Portable.
I've been following it like that.
Oh shit.
All right, let's see. Okay, portable hole. Usually you put it against something, and it creates a hole.
Yeah, that's not what it like describes. I mean, you're reading it wrong. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, okay. You got the extra dimensional space. Okay, yeah. So you can fold it up to make it basically instead of it being a hole, you can kind of fold one end, so it becomes like a little bag for the time.
Yeah,
being.
so like from the like sounds of it, I can put things into it.
Basically, you like as you put something into it and you fold it up, you can trap it in there before it gets all the way through. So yeah, I'll give you that. As
Yeah,
you,
'cause it says like people can survive up to 10 minutes in it.
all right. So you know what? I'll let your stealth roll as you pocket this thing. You put it in your bag. You're basically holding this hole together. Like so that's going to be you. It's just holding this thing together. What are you doing now?
Because it's like it folds up to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make my way back up.
Okay.
Top.
So you slide back up. We'll go over to Fizz, who's listening in on some of the conversations of some of the crew. As you're kind of just watching them work, they're setting the sails, cleaning the decks, appointing the weapons, testing some of them out, taking some pot shots at some wildlife that's flying by, not very successfully, mind you. You overhear one of the folks, a Goliath, look over to to Tusktooth. You'd make a better captain than you'd make a better captain than Vandrin. I swear he's gonna lead us into some trouble one of these days. And as Tusktooth responds back, no, he is very much a strong leader, and he will make sure that none of us are put in danger ever. We've been very successful for how many years? And they kind of are bantering back and forth with that. A couple other crewmates are talking about, I'm telling you that they're just a bunch of cheaters. I'm not playing cards anymore, as they're complaining about some of the nefarious activities going on in the card games. As you kind of wander over, you see a small halfling as part of the crew that's working on some sort of trinket. And it doesn't seem to work as they're struggling with their back kind of to everybody. But that's kind of the general consensus of what's going on deck of the different crew.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think Fizz was, trying to get a sense of if, the crew or the plans for the ship were up to no good and something that we needed to be prepared for. But I guess seeing the halfling who's struggling with the gadget, I think Fizz, just wanting to be helpful, kind of strides over and says, "Hey there, friend. Is there something I can help you with?"
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get this little thing together. And he puts
So what is it?
this clasp as he like raises it up to you. Give me an Arcana check.
All right. Arcana checks are generally good for me. Except for tonight, natural 1.
Yeah, you love it. It's a mystery to you. You have no idea what this is. This is like, and he's bending basically pieces of metal together. There's like a block of metal that seems to have clasps in it. It's just something I'm working on for the boss.
Oh yeah, what kind of thing is it? I've never seen anything like that before.
I don't know. I should be talking to just the travelers. I don't know if it's any of your business.
Oh, I'm just a fellow tinker, always curious with this kind of stuff. Just seeing if I can help. We're grateful to have the passage.
All right. Well, if you want, do you want to just put your hand here, hold this down while I try and get this piece in place?
Sure.
All right. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw as you try and hold on to this?
All right. Dexterity saving throw. That would be a 7.
Okay.
All right. This dice is going in dice jail.
All right. As you're holding onto this thing, you just hear a click, and you just see your wrist just get slammed with a piece of metal across it as it like gets pinned between two pieces of metal. Basically, these things have fused around your wrist, and your hand's caught in this like little device.
Uh-oh.
And he's like, "Oh fuck, that wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry, mate." Okay, well, try and pull. And he tries to pull against, and he puts his like leg up on you, and it's like, not giving at all.
Uh-oh.
What's
So
going on?
it's like a bent piece of metal that's been bent over my wrist.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you know anybody that knows how to unlock things?
Yeah. I think we got someone who could do that.
Because I don't have
Don't
a
know where
key
he
for
is.
this. I don't have a key for this lock.
All right.
Out of nowhere. Rollo appears.
I was gonna say I don't know where Rollo is on the ship.
Well, I've made my way back up to the deck. I'm assuming by this time.
Yeah, you could make it back up onto the deck. As you see him struggling, you see Fizz has his hand in a lock. Basically,
Yeah.
it's been locked closed. It's a metal lock that this guy's been working on for the chests downstairs, similar to the one that you weren't able to unlock. So as you're looking at it, what would you like to do?
Haven't seen it and not been able to open before. Is it Fizz? What do we got here?
Oh, I was just trying to be helpful and got myself into a bit of a jam. You think you can? I know you're pretty handy with locks. You think you could help me get out of this?
I don't know. Looks pretty complicated to me. I don't know much about things like that.
I mean, can you give it a shot at least, buddy?
No.
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't know where to begin, to be honest.
All right.
I have no idea
Fuck
what that
me, I
is.
guess.
All right. So with that, Fizz, you spend the rest of your day with your hand stuck in this lock. As I'm gonna move on to the rest of the crew in terms of what they're planning on doing. So what are you guys up to? Let's go with Odoving.
I guess I'm just happy, like helping the crew of the ship just do about their daily chores and tasks and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, if you're helping out, I'd say that Goliath that's doing a lot of the heavy lifting and the manual lifting kind of eyes you up. Hey, if you want to give it a shot, feel free. As he's bringing kind of basically he's brought the anchors up when they left, but he's also been rearranging some of the cannons, and he's just kind of picking them up like they're nothing and putting them down. So give it a shot if you want, but
Sure.
that's give me a strength check just to see what you can do here. How well Odoving's able to keep up with this Goliath?
17.
I'd say not bad. You're not as strong as him, but you're able to at least not embarrass yourself as you're able to kind of pick up some of these cannons and just shuffle them over.
That's all I want.
That's pretty good. Say, you got quite the trident there. Didn't expect didn't expect Captain Vendron to get some soldiers on board.
The trident goes, "Hey, we're gonna fight." No, no,
No.
no. Thank you. It has sort of a sordid history, but long story short, it was given to me by my friend True over there.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
What about this sordid history?
Making small talk with
Just
the crew.
stares at you.
Well, I don't want to brag or anything, but there was this magical weapon, and it told me to do something, and I pretty much told it to go fuck itself.
That's pretty good.
You know, as strong as here as I am here, you know.
Like that. I like that. I can understand that. I got this, and he like taps on his back as you see this big battle axe. I got this magical weapon, and it tells me to do stuff too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's it saying now?
Oh, it doesn't talk to me. It just tells me where to kill people.
Can I see it?
Hands it and like holds it out to you. He doesn't give it to you, but he shows it out to you.
Okay, so I
There you go. And he like kind of just like turning it around with one hand. It's like this big, heavy battle axe. He's like, yeah, it's got a sordid history of its own.
what's your history about?
Killed my dad with it.
Oh, that is sordid. What'd your dad do?
Threatened to enslave more people.
Righteous.
Cool. Well, thanks with the cannon work. And he goes back to doing his stuff.
What's your name, big fella?
Oh, they call me Grog.
Grog?
Like
Nice
the-
to meet you, Grog.
like
I'm
the-
Odoving.
Like the drink. And he
Like the
like
drink. Did your dad name you that? Was that also why you killed him?
no, they gave that name to me when I got on board.
Oh. Nice meeting you, Grog.
And he goes over and just keeps lifting more stuff.
The simplest conversation I've had.
Love it. Unless you're doing anything else, Odoving, let's
It's gonna help with the crew.
all right, let's go with Eo. What are you up to?
I guess Eric, I'll stumble across Fizz later in the day when he's like wasted his entire day trying to get the cuffs off him. Can I help him like try and break out of them?
Sure. Give me a strength check as you try and pull this thing open.
Please help.
15. Best I can do.
Now you start pulling, nothing.
All right.
All right, Eo, what are you up to?
All right. Well, I see this feat of strength being attempted, so I wander over to kind of see what's up. I guess I'll give a hand as well. As a lone survivor, apparently I'm like proficient with Tinker's tools. So I'm gonna try a different approach. Use a mage hand on this to just kind of cast out this spectral hand. Apparently, it can help with like manipulating objects or unlocking doors and containers.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna try and take a different approach. See if there's any
Trying to get this
little
thing off.
grooves. Yeah,
Trying to get this thing off Fizz's hand.
yeah, for sure.
Here's the problem. That mage hand, sure, you can kind of work towards it and try and use your magical essence, but that mage hand wouldn't be able to unlock this thing. You try every which way, and it's pulling. It's trying to pick a lock, trying to use like something to like slip and slide his hand out of there. Nothing.
All right. And do I get the sense this is a magical box? I'll try to spell magic on it.
Okay. As you cast the spell magic, what level?
I will cast it. Let's see what I can cast it at. I'll do it at the 5th level.
Okay, yeah. As you do that, yeah, I'm gonna say that that does it as you pop the lock open, and it falls to the ground. It's like, well, the halfling comes running over. Well, I'm gonna need to make that a lot stronger then.
What is this box?
Out of curiosity, what do you use this for? You said the boss needs it.
Locking up his loot. Loot,
Oh.
loot.
Fair enough.
Who is his loot?
Well, it's the stuff that we've confiscated. Some of the artifacts, the good stuff. We don't just leave the valuables out in the open.
But these seem like they're almost handcuffs.
No,
Are
it just
they-
it forms around the class that you're trying to lock on, and his hand happened to be there.
It's just a coincidence.
Bad luck.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not keen to ask any more questions, honestly.
Does he seem like he's lying? Is he being truthful? Do you want me to?
You can give me an insight check.
Sure. So I'm like, if these guys are secretly like slave traders or something. That's no bueno. Sorry, I cannot find my D20 is lost in the bed. Perfect. Okay. Sorry, just 1 second here. And it's only 14. Oh, sorry, an 18. 18. Oh, wait, unless that's yeah.
Okay. You gather the sense that he's telling the truth about what, like, you get the sense that he's telling the truth,
Okay.
but he's got something he's hiding.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. I'll
Like-
just wander.
Like he's being direct in how he's telling the truth.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you need anything else, and he takes this lock back and he's tinkering with it a little bit more. And well, if there's anything else you need, you know where I am. And this little 3-foot halfling starts wandering off.
So with that, having seen that, I go up to Yo. I'm like, Yo, why'd you do that?
Why did I free Fizz?
Yeah. I
You know, we have a history of going overboard on boats. So the thought of Fizz being, you know, having no hands, not my favorite.
yeah. I don't think it's a really good idea that they know that we can unlock those things.
Fizz, give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. Oh, like, what are with my rolls? Holy cow. Perception?
Yep.
9.
9. Yeah, you don't see anything.
With a plus 5.
Wait, 14?
No. As in
Jeez.
after the plus 5.
Oh no!
I've rolled a 1, I've rolled a 5, and I rolled a 4.
Yeah, all you see is the halfling is just kind of wandered over and is chatting, and you see a couple laughs from the crew, but that's about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So with that, I'm gonna go over to True. What's True doing?
He wants to observe a couple of things. So he's going to like find a perch. If the crow's nest is occupied, he's not going up there. So he's going to either go up there or just like go out on like some boom, whatever. I want to just like observe the crew, just kind of, I guess like almost like figure out who's expendable, who's not, and that kind of like who could be like, if we're with them in some scuffle, who's good to start having your back, and if we're against them, who do we got to take out first? That's
So
first.
so you're trying to size up who the strongest of the group might be.
Yeah, for just playing both sides. Like I just want to gauge things out.
Okay. Well, the
And if I can learn anything about sailing while I'm doing this too, that would probably be a good thing.
All right,
Some actual experience aside from just like, I guess I'll pull this rope.
give me an investigation check as you trying to size up the crew.
Six again.
6.
Yeah, 6 plus 0, same like my last roll. Getting
Um,
those low rolls out early.
yeah, the crew on the top of the deck, like the captain who's been around, Vandren, you can see he's probably fairly formidable. The first mate, Tusktooth, seems like he's pretty strong in his own right. The Goliath seems very strong, not very bright.
Right. Do we know the Goliath's name at all? I don't think we ever got that.
Grog.
Frog.
Oh, Grog. Yeah. Okay.
Like the drink. You could tell that he's like pounding beers while doing work, and he doesn't seem to be like suffering any ill effects from like the amount he's been drinking while he's on board. The halfling, pretty wily. It looks like they've all got their strengths and their purposes on this crew.
Right.
There are a few more that you haven't interacted with yet. From like looking around, there is a bird folk in the crow's nest. Haven't had a chance to to meet him or speak with him yet, or them. Up top, you've seen a couple other members. They're all rather built like they're. You get the sense that anybody to survive on this crew either needs to have a speciality or needs to be strong and very able fighter.
Okay. In terms of numbers, it seems like there's maybe around 10 of them that I can see, kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I've got-
You
I've
named
got-
like 5 or 6, but
I've
yeah.
got 12 plus the captain on my list.
Okay. Okay. So 13 capable people. All right. Yeah, definitely don't want to mess with them unless we need to.
Okay.
And then I guess I was taking the nice sights from my vantage point. I might stay here longer and just keep an eye out for just the regular crow's nest kind of thing. Just keep an eye out.
Okay. So with that, as the day starts to get long and your antics kind of go about, as they do, Rolo, you start to hear voices in your head. Why, where, how, protect closer. These whispers start to kind of creep into your thoughts as the day goes on. You're not quite sure where they're coming from. You kind of look around. Definitely not anybody, but needless to say, that's what you've been picking up over the course of the day. These little spurts of whispers. So, with that, the day starts to come to a close. You've got your deck to sleep on. You guys want to do anything else? You see the crew mostly, other than the bird folk up top, and a couple keeping the ship going. The rest of the crew retires to some ale and merriment below deck, as you kind of hear some partying going on below deck, and Vandren returns to his quarters, his captain's chamber for the evening. With that, you're kind of left supervised marginally and free to rest for the evening. We can pick up the next day, or if you want to do anything during the evening, we'll do that now.
I don't want to sound like a jerk, but should we, because we don't actually have a room, should we have someone keep watch throughout the nights, or in case
the
our
trident
stuff-
the trident will wake us up.
No, but even does the trident wake up if someone just wants to steal your stuff?
Uh,
Or
If you're
just
in
if-
danger.
Yeah. Like, because
Which
if
I don't
they're
know.
just like
is
stealing an
thievery
item,
considered danger? Your wallet's in danger, but are you?
that's what I mean.
Oh, just when combat begins. So yeah, someone should probably stay away.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I can probably keep good tabs from. Well, I guess it's dark. Probably got some torches on the deck. If I stay up on the crow's nest for a little while with this,
I think we
Is the
all have
bird
dark
float?
vision.
yeah, true.
Do I?
But yeah, dark vision doesn't go that far. But anyways, if there's as long as there's like at least a torch or two on the deck, I can keep a good tab on you guys from up top. And I'll just come down and tap somebody out at some point.
From where?
I'm up in like the crow's nest or wherever. I'm just around.
I'm just saying you're just hanging out with the bird.
I was maybe.
No.
I don't know.
Well, the bird's still up there.
Is he? I don't know. He probably gone to bed. I'm sure he's.
Well,
still
Eric said he's the one of the guys who stayed back.
So you know what? I'm not going to creep and just like sit by this guy because I'm not going to talk to him. So I'll just like sit on one of the
Boom.
boom arms on one of the masts or something. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah.
Sorry, Tyler. Besides being like a panther, do your people actually have a problem with the Kenkus?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
No, I just anything I know about them would be hard to talk. So and I'm not the best conversationalist to begin with. So
I just like,
Yeah.
do you have a problem with the bird? And you just like launch into a tirade.
So as you
Well,
get
is it Kenko or is it something else? You said it was a bird person.
Yeah. So as you get higher, you notice it is very much a Kenku.
Yeah, okay.
As
I don't want to do that shit.
as they look over to you, you see a subtle wry smile towards you and a little nod.
For fuck's
As
sake.
she continues to look about her watch. So while you're up there, you notice one of the crew members. You see a big fist come up the stairs, prop himself up, and gets up, and you see Grog kind of, hey, any guys interested in playing a game with game?
A game with game?
What kind of game with Gabe?
Who's feeling lucky? Punk.
Um,
Fizz blushes a bit before he says the punk part.
Rolo starting to look a little more paranoid. Just, no, good.
And then he pulls out a knife and he's like, "How about you?" And he points over to the next person, which would be Fizz. You interested in playing?
What game? What's the game?
It's what do you call it? It's called well, and he's looking at his dagger. It's like knife roulette.
Booze finally caught up with Grog, didn't it?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. No, thank you. I'm okay.
How about the magical fella? And he's looking over at EO.
Knife roulette from a guy named Grog, eh? As tempting as it is, I don't think it's my sport.
Yeah, sucker. Yeah, wimp. How about you, big fella? As he points over
What are the
to
rules?
rules. Well, come on down. We'll play. The crew's all wondering to see if you guys have the chops.
Can I slip?
We go
Can I
down. The
slip
crew is
Oda?
like a bloody mess.
Would I be able to slip Oda my daggers of sharpness that he may or may not want to use for this?
I don't even know how to use them.
They just cut parts
They,
off, man.
yeah, if you got a 20 with them, they like take off a limb,
Oh god.
like Oda.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, don't. Oh my gosh.
I'll
This
just
is how
play with,
True loses.
I'll just play
yet
with a
another
regular
limb.
knife
All right.
No, you
for now. For now.
Okay. So
What are the rules, Eric?
if you can follow him down, you see basically everybody's kind of sitting around this big table, and you can see there's a little bit of blood on the table.
Yeah.
You notice most of the crews around What you also notice, for some reason, you just kind of in the back of the this room you haven't seen before, is you just see this weird looking creature. You see this just like rhino just sitting in the corner.
Like a
I
human.
thought you were gonna say it's that goblin guy that got wrecked on our boat.
No, you just see a rhinoceros sitting in the back of the. They're like,
Like
oh,
this isn't a humanoid creature. It's just like a straight up rhinoceros.
yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
it's a straight rhino. Okay.
straight rhino. It's just sitting in the back as the ship lists a little bit to that side. The added.
I kind of say this to myself. This is getting weirder.
As Grog sits down, he puts his hand out
Yeah.
and he takes the dagger and he stabs it into his hand, pulls it out with that bloody hand, chugs a beer and hands you the dagger.
Okay, what are the rules, Grog?
You put your hand down and you stab it into your hand.
I think
Oh,
it's a sharpness for this.
best game ever.
God.
Like, if you roll a 1, I guess with those figures, whatever, you cut your arm off.
Can I pat Oda on the back and be like, "You got this," and then like cast, was it heroism?
I got what? What's going on?
Is it?
I'm
Well,
gonna
I'm
start
trying-
stabbing myself.
You'll get temporary hit points, like each round.
Okay.
So at least then you're not actually taking damage, if that works for you. All right. Well, I'll give you like, I don't know, 5. You'll get 5 each turn.
Okay, so am I adding them right now?
Yeah, you can, or if you want to track. I don't know how much this is gonna take from you, but
Okay. So as he hands you the dagger, so he hands you the dagger, he just, with the blood still dripping off of that dagger of his
What am
blood.
I? What are the prize? What's going on?
Yeah, chicken.
No. Fine. All right, yeah, give me actually here, Grog, you give me your knife and I'll give you my knife. And I mentioned to EO to give me his knives.
Hey.
Okay.
So now I've given Grog the knives of cutting.
All right. So he puts it in his, like, he basically is just holding onto this knife while he's like, all right, let's see what you got.
All right, so Grog's gonna use EO's knife. I'm
Well,
gonna
I
use
just-
Grog's
I
knife.
just stabbed my own hand. It's your turn. And he's kind of like beer in one hand, this dagger of sharpness in the other as he's drinking. The crew is just going, Oda, Oda.
Okay, what am I using here? What am I using? Like, what,
Do you
what am
do
I
it?
attacking myself?
Do you just
What?
no,
Try
do you straight up just stab yourself in the hand? Are you chicken?
I mean, as a 16, it doesn't hit. I'm a
You don't roll. If you are you putting the dagger into your hand or not?
yeah.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, bud.
Oh no.
It's a 6.
Wisdom saving.
What's going on? What have I done?
Okay, so on a 6,
Hey guys, you got a new boss fight. It's me again.
15 or lower. I need you to roll me a d20 there, bud.
It's a 9.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you start to see Odaving as he puts the dagger into his hand, and they're all like Oda, Oda, and then the crowd kind of like silences as you see Odaving. His draconic snout starts to turn gray, starts to turn black.
Shit.
As you start to see fur pouring out of it. You see his eyes starting to straighten up and a brow come out and fur just starting to grow everywhere. His arms start to shorten a little bit and
That fucking rhino was somebody.
as his back starts to crumple.
Oh
as,
no.
As he turns into, before you, a black bear. As he forms into this black bear, and you just see, "Roar!" As
That's hilarious because
as-
that's actually what I was at one point.
Oh, really?
Remember
Yes,
part of my story?
yeah.
I got like enchanted in the forest.
Yeah. So as you were turned into a black bear,
Again,
what do you do as a black bear?
I look back at my friends like very worried and just be like, "Mm."
and the whole crowd just starts to roar as they laugh, and the beer starts flowing, and they start handing everybody drinks. And Grog pulls the dagger as he's drunk. He takes the dagger that you handed him, puts it into his hand, and forgetting which one was which. It's on a 20, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's on a 20. No, he's fine. He just, oh, that's not the right one. He throws the dagger down on the table and grabs his dagger back. And he pulls his arm around the bear, like basically gives you a hug over the shoulder and starts like hugging you and starts feeding you beer. And he's like, oh, this guy's awesome. Who's up next?
Now I'm definitely not playing. What did you do to our friend?
Oh, don't worry. It'll wear off.
When will it wear off?
Give it about an hour.
Oh, thank
Oh.
God.
Okay, that's fine.
He lost the game though, and
Wow.
as you see all of the crew starting to put gold onto the table, and Grog pulls it up and puts it into his coin purse, as as he seems to have won the game. You sure you guys aren't interested? We got some other stuff. We've been playing lots of things. Unfortunately, you see, and he points over. Tink there, he didn't do too well, as the halfling who seems to be missing from the crowd
Oh, that's the right
looks over as the big rhino, and slowly starts to fade back into his form as his hours coming up. So, where are you guys heading?
Oh, we're heading out west to Nicodranas area.
Doing what?
Why, adventuring.
Oh, come on, you guys can be a little bit more open. That it's Grog here. Grog.
Your old pal.
Wrong.
You can let me in on a little secret. You give me a secret, I'll give you a secret. It's what we do. Puts the blade back into his hand and just kind of lets it sit there.
And it doesn't turn him back into an animal.
Oh, let's find out. Nope. He's good. Like,
He's good at this game.
How is he so good at this game?
he's pretty good.
I mean, well, I don't know, guys. I mean, we're just trying to, go to the island of Atog, but that's about it.
Tog, I haven't heard of that island. Looks around. Has anybody heard of a Tog? No. It's like the whole crew's like, where's that? One of the guys
Oh, it's
swings out a map and puts it onto the table. Where is it?
tiny, and Fizz like points at the general area south of Nicodranas where it is. I'm like, your captain says you weren't going that way, but Nicodranas is close enough, so we'll just part ways there.
What's so special on this in this island of Atog?
I mean, we had some friends there once upon a time, so just reconnecting with old friends mostly.
And he slides a beer over across the table to you. What do your friends do?
Oh, come on, friend. I've been telling all these details about me, and I haven't heard a thing about you.
Well, that's true. Well, give me a persuasion check. I need something to swing this conversation away from his asking.
Oh my god. What is wrong with these dice? That is a 3.
That's a 3.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I'm going to be telling you anything about our secret loot and artifacts and ancient mysteries at all. That's not something Grog talks about.
Oh, you're all talk when it comes to the secret stuff then, and Fizz is just
No.
at this point trying to rile him up a bit.
Grog got in trouble last time. It doesn't want to get in trouble with. And Tusktooth kind of leans over and no, that'll be it. We do well, and if there's anything that's of import on this island, maybe we could help you out. If there's things that your friends need or supplies that they could be delivered, maybe we can find a new partnership from an island that we've never heard about in this ocean that we sail by quite frequently.
And Fizz starts to have a sinking realization that maybe he shouldn't have told them about this island. Just says, "Oh well, I'll let you know if we think of anything."
I could see to it that Vandrin makes a stop and saves you the journey from Nicodranas if you want to lead us there.
Honestly, we probably got to pick up some things in Nicodranas anyways, right? Right, fellas? And Fizz kind of turns back with eyes like where we don't want to go straight to Atog.
I look at the map and I go, Fizz, you idiot, and I turn it. Atog is right there. You're looking at this thing upside down. And then I just kind of grab Fizz and we'll just kind of walk away, do our own thing.
Huh.
Okay. Interesting. As the first mate kind of eyes you up and all right, well, folks, have fun for the evening. I'm going to be turning in, and for the rest of you, make sure that these folks here don't get into anything untoward. And kind of heads off, leaves you to it, and Grog just basically is passing out the drinks, slamming down. They're playing some cards in the background, and the party gets a little unwieldy, but nothing too crazy. Unless there's anything else you want to do now.
I think Fizz has had his fill of the cruise games. I think he's ready to turn in for the evening.
Okay, as Blackbeard Odoving comes to and slowly pops back into his normal form, you you come back, Odoving, as they like kind of corral you back up. Your definite little black bear mind kind of took a little control, but they could keep you reined in and wreak havoc on the ship. Rolo, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Seven.
I rolled like 2, 3, 5.
You see Rolo pass out. Rolo, you fall into water. At least it seems like it. You feel like you're underwater, sinking slowly. Your breath, you see the bubbles kind of trailing up as you're kind of back flat, floating down to this basin. The darkness around you seems to be overwhelming. You feel your body compress as the water gets cold.
Just quick question: is this a spell?
No. So at this point,
so I just have advantage against spells.
Yeah, no. At this point, you like this is just like a vision that you're having as you are slowly pulled down, and your body flips over. In front of you is a very large golden orange eye glowing, that black slit across, darkness wreathed around it. You can see almost like faint tendrils of green and purple wrapping out as the light of this eye catches on it briefly through the murkiness of the water. You hear a voice call out to you. You're close. Come. Protect me. Soon. as the vision ends. You see Rollo, as the rest of you see Rollo not breathing on the deck. What do you guys do?
So we've noticed that he stopped breathing. All right, I'm just gonna sort of shake Rollo a bit, be like, Rollo, you okay? And I'm gonna try and cast a cure wounds on him.
Okay. As you do, and you're shaking him, and that curative energy pushes into him, you start to see Rollo shake and starts coughing up water, almost like a deluge of seawater vomits out from him. You don't know where it came from. It just pours out. As you catch your breath, Rollo, you're awake on the deck. The five of you, seemingly alone, other than this Kenku looking down towards you, watching.
Rollo, what happened?
What do you mean? Having you guys were gambling? How did it go?
Fine. Oda lost, but he's fine now. What happened just now? You stopped breathing all of a sudden.
Did I?
Yeah.
I guess as Rollo sees his like I guess soaked in water. Oh, I guess so. Was I swimming?
No, I don't think so. Do you need a doctor or something?
Not sure. Not really sure where this water came from. You guys dump water on me or something?
Nope. Not at all.
Okay. And with that, unless you guys want to do anything else before bed, I'm gonna say you guys head to sleep for a long rest on this rickety floor as you're drifting in the ocean. And let's take a quick break there, and then we'll come back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
All right. as engaging as this conversation is,
Hey.
But
But
this-
I'm
do we wanna hop back into it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. As the all right, so jumping back in, as you guys settle down for the evening, your rest goes. Oh, you have a long rest. You go relatively comfortable. Your hand heals up without issue. Odaving. The morning comes with a rather crisp feel on the air. The air itself is still very cold. Much colder than you're used to being on the southern tropical shores of Wildmount. With that, Vandrin is about checking the ship, making sure everything's in tip top shape. As as he comes over to you, it's kind of, I don't know if you guys plan on sleeping in, but kind of jump away into kind of the mid morning.
Sure.
Hear no objections. It's mid morning. Vandrin approaches the lot of you. He's like, all right. I know we talked about safe passage, so keep in mind I'm going to stick to my word. But we got a little bit of business to undertake here in just a second. If you guys want to step aside, maybe not in fear. That'll be
What
good.
kind of business?
Revelry business. As I just want to prepare you, things might get a little hectic. You're welcome to stay below decks if need be. Stay away from the sides of the ship if possible.
All right.
As you do, he's like, and with that, I need to get to duty. As you start to see on the I guess on the ocean ahead of you, a small ship closing in distance. As well, rather, you guys are closing in distance on this smaller ship. And Vandrin started barking out orders in basically to prepare the boarding party, as it were. So what are you guys doing as you see the crew kind of all battening, getting into their positions, preparing for what looks like an assault on a much smaller ship?
Okay, that's I wanted verification of that we were assaulting another ship.
Do they look? Does the other ship look like pirates as well, or?
Give me a perception check as you're trying to kind of watch, to kind of peer through the crowd. You're too short to see over the side of the ship. As you're kind of looking around, you don't see anything. If anybody else wants to give it a shot, I'll give it to you, but definitely not Fizz.
I've not rolled higher than a 5.
I will. I'll take a look.
Should we all try?
I'm gonna use elevated sight just to.
So
All right, yeah. Well, with don't even worry about it. With the elevated sight, as EO casts elevated sight pop up, you can see the ship that's before you is much smaller. It looks like fishing vessel size, but you don't see any fishing gear on it. What you do see are a couple of elves that seem to be kind of bearing down. Looks like they're trying to stow stuff, or at least from what you can see with your spell, and kind of preparing as they don't seem to be putting up much of a fight, as much as they are busy trying to get themselves ready for it. As you do, you guys doing anything as the ship gets closer and closer? You guys cut me off when you want to do something. As you,
I'm gonna go up and hang out with the bird woman.
okay, you climb up. So you're climbing up. Pardon me?
You're excused. Just
Excuse?
just getting the sights. I'm not much a hand-to-hand type person.
I'm excused.
I'm much better served up here.
Excuse me. I'm up here.
I'm just a halfling, you know. I don't need much space. Just
Halflings Lots space. Why? I'm up here.
It's a very weird crow creature we're dealing with.
Yes.
Do you mind if I just hang out here on the boom?
As it points over here, and is nodding. As I'm up here as she kind of floats in, and
Sorry, I'll shuffle out and
okay.
yeah.
As you do, and you're kind of
Sitting.
peering down, you see that this ship is closed in, and you see a couple of grog swinging across, along with one of the other crewmates. They swing off and onto the ship. As you see Grog come down, his battle axe in tow, cleaving one of the elves in twain. The other crew tackles the other elf, ties them up, pins them down, as the rest kind of tether over and start searching the ship. Again, interrupt me when you feel like it. But as they do,
Can I tell from the elevated sight, like, who, like, do these elves look at all familiar to me? They're just random elves.
No, you wouldn't have recognized them other than them being elves. They seem to be well dressed. At least what they used to be well dressed. It's a bit of a massacre on board. Whereas this
Or like how are these elves like asking for mercy, or like how bad is this?
well, one of them is split in two,
cut in half. Yes.
and the other
Oh,
one
yeah.
has been
Without any questions asked.
Yeah.
been knocked down and pinned.
All right. This isn't good.
And the rest of the crew have been ripping the ship apart, and they find what seems to be a small black case that they've gathered along with some pouches and basically whatever they can find, and they're tossing it onto the ship as they rip through the ship over the next 20 or so minutes. They set it adrift, get back on the ship as Vandrin kind of oversees all of this.
I like how we've just watched this traumatic act happen.
Oh no, Fizz went downstairs. He did not stay.
We're just ignoring this.
Well,
I don't like this.
with the three, Fizz saw nothing.
He's like,
You're like, oh, must be nothing. I'm gonna go downstairs and take a
wow,
nap.
it sure sounds like they're having a lot of fun out there. I hear lots of yelling.
Why did you all do that?
And as they bring sorry, like I said, this is revelry business. You want safe passage, I recommend you mind your business.
You cut someone in half.
At least it was quick.
I can't be the only one who's just gonna start fighting these assholes, am I?
I'll stand next to you.
Oh, thanks, Drew.
Yeah, I'm not very okay with this, especially seeing some elves getting chopped.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that black box.
Fizz is like, why is everyone getting so upset?
What
He's just gonna stretch out all his
Are there any-
joints real quick.
Are there any survivors from this pillaging,
Yeah,
Eric?
the one, and they bring them on board.
Oh, thank God.
Now, I can see you guys are getting a little riled, and trust me, there's no need to
Let me
do
just
anything
interrupt you
rash.
there. Let me just interrupt you right there. I was riled last night when I got turned into a bear.
Just harmless parlor games.
I am beyond riled at seeing someone cut an innocent elf in two like it's nothing.
What do you mean innocent? How do you know they're innocent?
How do you know you're guilty? And
Oh,
you
we're-
just told me to watch my mouth
We're guilty
for
of quite
safe
a,
passage.
we're guilty of quite a bit on the ocean.
Maybe I don't think this is an up and up organization I'm traveling on a boat with.
Have you met the revelry? Of course we're not.
Apologetic.
Like I don't know what to say here.
I call the Fizz. Fizz, could you shoot the cannon onto like through the boat and take it out?
Whoa. I mean,
I know you didn't see anything, but I've seen a lot right now.
yeah, but we're also on this boat.
Like I said, let's not do anything rash here. We're gonna hold up our end of the bargain, which was safe passage for you and yours to Nicodranus.
Is the other boat still in shape?
Just drifting. Yeah, it's not sailable. It's adrift.
Oh fuck! I would have like jumped on that shit right now.
It's like peace.
Peace out. Give me that like elf you just stole. All right, I'm not okay with this, but
You don't have to be okay with it, but trust me, you don't want to turn a good thing into a bad thing, if you know what I mean.
Likewise.
yeah, like my friend here said.
I don't know what we're mad about, but these guys are not happy.
Okay. But you turn that elf over to us.
No. I don't know what you think you're doing giving me, the captain of the ship, orders.
Last time I checked, half of this crew didn't respect your orders.
Give me an intimidation roll.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That's a nat 20, baby. 24.
Oh shit.
Oh. Well, I'll take care of my crew. Much like that, I'll make sure to take care of you. Let's let bygones be bygones and make sure that the rest of the journey is a pleasant one. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Very good. Which crew did you say weren't listening to me?
If you have to ask, then you already know.
All right, interesting. As he kind of looks you up and down and nods and heads back to his chamber.
And sorry, what's going on with the elf that they have, like the captive?
The elf has been knocked out, is unconscious, and is being brought aboard and shuffled down to the lower levels.
Oh, but out of intimidation, didn't.
It backed the captain off of us for a bit.
Yeah, you got a little bit of breathing room.
It worked out really well for me.
Rile them all up and just say, "Whoa." Anyway,
All right. So with that, as the crew kind of finishes up their duties, bringing everything down, bringing this elf down below deck. This is to the lower level that only Rolo's really been to, with all the loot, the storage, and such. Yeah. What are you guys doing as they leave you to the upper decks? You got the Kenku watching you, but that's about it.
so it's just us out on the upper deck, and everyone else
For
is
now, while they're putting everything away. You got like 5 or 10 minutes to breathe and talk if you need.
So I guess I'll come down from my thing, and then I go past the bird, scooch by, make sure I don't get in their space.
So I think Fizz wants to get clued in onto what happened because he couldn't see over the railing.
Well, we were witness to a fucking slaughter. You know, Viz, you know how you your inner monologue sometimes leaks and you say to yourself, "Are we the baddies?"
Yeah.
We're definitely with the baddies right now.
Oh. Well,
like real bad. Like you know how we try to talk there's no talking.
But well, they're still like everyday bad guys. They're not like take over the world bad guys.
No, these are no, they're not world-shattering bad guys.
Yeah,
They're
but
also not.
the slick
they're not
approach to the
good
little
guys.
guy. Yeah, they definitely slow up from sort of cleave and twain.
I bet money they would have joined those boats that were chasing us.
For all I know, they were one of the boats.
Yeah. Didn't one boat escape?
I think both did, didn't they?
Both. I thought both did. Yeah.
I thought there was 3 boats chasing us and we took out one.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Well,
So
I'm
maybe
not-
we just keep an eye out on things.
I think if
Oh.
that happens again, we gotta step in. But for now,
Yeah.
what's
Eric,
done is done.
Eric, how far are we from our destination?
A few days.
Oh God.
So Eric, I guess like getting to the lower deck, I know my way down there pretty well now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I I'll just like slip past the group and like, hold on guys, let me just take a look on this elf and I'll get back to you guys.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to go get a word in with this
Yeah,
elf.
interesting. Okay, because I was gonna.
But, or watch, see what they did with him. I'm not really sure where I'm.
give me a stealth check if you're trying to sneak down there. I don't know if
Okay.
you're using your ring with advantage. You're gonna go invisible.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that'll do it. As
Oh.
as you're able to make it your way down there, you're able to actually watch as they put this unconscious elf down. You see you see one of the it's not not Tusktooth. It's the one of the other crew. It's another half. Well, it's a full orc, not a half orc. Grabs one of the daggers, similar to the ones that you saw them fighting with the day before, or the playing the games with. Stabs the dagger into the side of this this elf, but rather than turn into an animal, you see this elf just petrify before you. Pulls the dagger out, pockets it, and and they are kind of peering through the little boxes. They put a lot of it into the open loot boxes, but Tusktooth has pulled away what looks like this small velvety. Well, it's a box, but you can see kind of a velvet interior. You can't kind of quite see it in it, and he snaps it closed and he's puts in. This one's for the captain. Vandrin will be interested to see that this is certainly what we've been looking for. As they all kind of scatter and start making their way back up to their posts, working their way up past you. Unless you try and take off before they do. But with that, the ship gets back into kind of its travel, heading up the coast. Again, cut me off whenever you want to, but
Yeah.
I'll just
So I'm just left behind by myself,
sure, yeah.
and the elf is done.
The elf is a block of stone currently.
Block of stone. I don't know how to do that. I guess can I investigate the stone and see if there's anything like telltales that where this elf came from, I guess.
As you peer over, like the stone is very well detailed. Like it's the clothes are basically just petrified. You can see some of the patterns and the symbols in it. If you want to give me a history check as you kind of peer through this elf.
9.
You get the sense that these symbols seem to be of dwarvish make, but you can't quite put your hand on it. That they're like dwarvish symbols on a elven robe, but that's about as much as you can get from that. And so, as you're kind of peering over, the ship's the ship's going, the day starts to get longer and longer, and as the sail keeps up, the air is constantly getting a little cooler, colder, to the point where the evening comes and you can start to see your breath on the air, which is not something you've ever seen in these parts of the world. As you do, the ship starts to slow a bit. The sails have been dropped, and you start to see, or you start to hear, as the sun starts to set, you start to hear chains rattling, kunk, 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 as you see, or as you can hear Grog. I got it, and he's dropping anchor here in the middle of the ocean. The captain comes out, looks over at you, and just gives you a finger to wait, as several of the crew jump off the front of the boat. What do you guys do?
Are we at land, or is they just ditching the boat?
Not all of them. About half the crew. Grog, Captain Vandren, basically Tusktooth has been left in charge of the ship, while him and a few others have traveled below. You see them kind of disappear under the water.
The captain left?
Captain is left, along with I believe Grog, the orc, and then just three others.
Okay. Can we see like where they went after they went into the water? Or they just went into the water and we can't see them anymore?
And they're gone.
Tusktooth is here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Tusktooth? What's happening here?
Why'd he walk his own plank?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check.
I don't know why I even bother tonight.
I'd say for true, not for this.
It's probably not better than what you rolled 8 for whatever it was. I got a plus 0 at Alpha, so 8.
Well, that was better.
Just a little, just a little bit of a pit stop, if I may.
I wonder if they purposely sunk anything here.
Could be.
Don't mind, we'll be on our way shortly. And we kind of they're just kind of sitting, waiting around. 20 minutes pass, or 10 minutes.
So is
pass.
all the crew on deck, or are some of them like down below as well?
No, they're all up on the top of the deck at this point. They're just kind of A, watching you, B, waiting for further instructions as they're kind of just hanging around. Like I said, 10 minutes, 20 minutes go by.
Yeah, so looking at Oda and quietly, so like the others, the pirates can't hear, whatever you want to call it, revelry. If we want to do anything, now's our chance. Like, I know you're not feeling good about what was going on. Oda? All right.
Hi.
I guess not.
Oda?
Yeah.
Now's our chance if we wanted to do anything.
Okay.
I don't know if you actually want to.
How much do we know how much crew is on the ship?
It's about half and half. So there were
Half and
13 and about half of them left. So now it would actually be like pretty much one-on-ones right now.
Minus like the big guys left, right?
Yeah.
Captain's gone. Grog.
Like, it'd be pretty easy to gank them when they came back, I think.
Yeah.
If we want to, do we really want to go down this road? I don't know. And also remember,
Yeah, that's also the problem is that like I'm concerned that that we might not have another chance like this. I don't know how much breathing room we have.
Is this something we actually want to do? Because yeah, they're not good.
Not really. I kind
people.
of just want to get to the island.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we want to just go straight to Nicodranas and not let them know where exactly we're going.
Yeah.
That may
Yeah.
be a good idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just relax.
Can I like just peer over the side and just subtly like drop a little orb of like sacred flame into the water, like 60 feet, just to see if I can see anything in the water?
If you're gonna subtly do it, do you have subtle spell? I can't remember.
Oh, I might, but I don't think so, because I got some new ones last in.
Okay,
Seeking, twinned, and distant.
Okay, so no, I'm gonna get you to roll me a stealth check. I was gonna see if you could do it. Like if you had subtle spell, you could probably do it without a stealth check.
Oh, sorry. Still.
Keep in mind, they are watching you, so it's gonna be a
Fair.
higher check.
I mean, can I just be like, guys, where are you?
Yeah, sure.
And it's, I don't know. I mean, it's a 15 if you want it to be a stealth, but it, I mean, I guess there's nothing to hide. Where did they go? Yeah, I'll go that route. Why
All right,
not?
as you throw this 60 feet, you see a light just pop up, give you a bit of clarity. Nothing.
All right. And the anchor's like kind of tied off somewhere, is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll look at the rest of the guys and kind of take their lead.
Okay. So with that, another half hour goes by. Hour. 2 hours. Around the 3 hour mark, you start to hear a splashing, and you hear just clink, clink, clink of the chain of the anchor hitting the ship. You see Grog lift himself over, and then pulling the rest of the crew back onto the ship. You see
Grog, where you been?
just picking up a new toy. And you hear Vanderin, I told you to stop saying stuff to the travelers. You gotta keep your mouth shut, Grog. And you can see, because at this point he hasn't been able to hide it, but you see the captain holding what looks like a very large sheathed sword.
Oh, fuck.
And he's like, thank you for your patience. We'll be on our way. Feel free to grab a nap. We'll be in Nicodranas within 2 days. And with that, he starts walking over towards his mess with the sword in hand. As he does.
Okay.
Someone's staying up. I'll take watch.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you're taking watch,
I'm also not going below deck. So
as you're taking watch and the rest of you go to bed, give me a let's see, the first 4 hours. Yeah. No need for a perception check because you're just kind of on the ship watching. While everybody's sleeping, Odaving staying up. You see Vanderin come over. All right, where is it?
where's what?
I'm assuming that. Oh, maybe we should wake up the folks. Where's the orb?
What orb? What are you talking about?
I don't know anybody of my crew that would take it, and it has gone missing.
Do you think I know what to even do with an orb?
Maybe we should ask your compatriots then. And he starts kicking them awake.
Hey, everybody, wake up!
All right, Fizz, where is it?
Smartass here wants to talk about a ball.
A ball? What do you want?
I want to know who took my orb.
What kind of orb is this?
Much like any orb, it's a spherical shaped object.
It's a
Can't
ball.
say I've seen
He's
one of
missing his
those.
ball.
Neither have I. Here, check my bag. It's like the portable Hulk would have been like folded up, right? So I willingly give him my backpack and search it. What are you talking?
So first, for clarity's sake, your portable hole is a piece of cloth. While
Yeah.
it's folded up, it's hidden inside, but you can still see the cloth sitting in your bag.
Oh, I already thought I kept it in my pocket.
Okay. So the
Like-
cloth, gotcha. So
Oh,
all right, enough with this bullshit. The only person that could have taken it is one of you 5,
Why?
because I trust my crew.
Do you actually? No, that's right.
were you not just talking to Odin earlier today that you don't trust your crew?
They know
Or-
they know better than to trifle with my things.
Well, look, we just saw you. Well, I didn't, but they saw you just raid a ship and cut a person in half. I feel like if we were going to cause trouble, that would have been the
Eric,
time to do
this
so.
is- Eric, this is one of the one person that like stayed on the ship as the rest went down.
No, this
Below
is the
water?
captain.
This is
Oh, it's the
captain.
Oh, it's the captain.
Oh,
The second mate. Okay. Sorry, I thought it was box or whatever.
It's
we
captain.
both agreed to give each other space, and you're coming here. We have no idea where your ball is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have not seen any orbs since I've been on the ship, so I have no idea.
I haven't been below
You
deck.
don't want anything to do with us right now. We don't want anything to do with you right now. We don't have an orb, a ball, anything.
Give me an intimidation check.
Why? I don't know about
Okay,
this.
persuasion. I'll let you go with persuasion.
Oh, I'll take intimidation. Unnatural 20.
If this
Odin-
one,
Hmm?
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I like you, Odiving. I like you. I like
Okay.
I like your strength. I like your assertiveness. Hell, I'd even make you my own crew with an attitude like that. I could see you being quite useful. But what I don't have use for is liars. Now I could tell you don't know what's going on. What about the rest of your friends? Do you trust them?
My friends have literally revived me from death. Yes. Like multiple times.
I mean, I'm generally a pretty straight up guy. If I had seen anything, I would have said something, but I haven't. I genuinely haven't.
Okay.
Me and True have spilled more blood combined than I can count. Fizz and I have been friends forever. EO is one of the most knowledgeable and trustworthy people I know. And Rolo is a companion from the moment we met him was trustworthy and knowledgeable.
All right. Well, he looks over. So, if you guys are all telling the truth, you won't mind if I use a little magic to confirm things.
I mean, at this point, Fizz has no idea what's happened to the orb. So for him, he's like, yeah, fine by me.
All right. What's the guy's name? Sorry, I gotta get the crewmate's name. Kingsley, come on over here. And he brings over one of the other humans on the ship. He's like, you know how to make people be a little honest. These guys have all agreed to submit. Do your thing.
Um, is that what we agreed to?
As without hesitation, you see Kingsley kind of pull his hands together and starts to basically start to glow blue with energy as he wraps around each of you. This circular area of magical energy. I need all of you to make, I think it's a wisdom saving throw, or you can choose. Sorry, you can choose to not fight it and just let it happen, or if you want to resist it, give me I think it's a wisdom save.
I got a 16.
Again, Fizz has no idea about the orb, and he doesn't want to cause trouble, so he's just gonna submit to it.
Charisma saving throw.
Oh, not charisma.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it, so I guess yeah, sure.
I'm resisting.
17.
I don't like anyone taking control of me. I don't like being shackled. I don't like. No, I'm resisting this with all my will.
Oh,
All right. Yeah.
so it's a spell, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I have advantage.
All right. So I guess
So
it doesn't matter. I rolled a 9, but I don't know about anything anyways. So
one thing for clarity, is it a spell targeting me or targeting like the area?
It's targeting the area.
Okay. So I was just like, if it was just targeting me, I could like reverse it.
Oh, whoa.
Well, I have the ring of turning. So,
Yep.
so charisma.
Okay,
First-
so pardon?
the first one was a 6.
oh god.
Yeah, it was,
I rolled a 6.
I've got a 17.
6 and a 3.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so
Oh,
everybody
5 and a 2.
everybody except for EO is required to tell the truth, as you are in
What?
a zone of truth.
Oh god.
Is this like a form of being charmed or totally different?
Yeah, it is. It's a type of being charmed.
Okay, so just keep that in mind if anyone has similarly advantage against being charmed.
I'll go along with it for now.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you can answer the question, but you're not allowed to lie. You can answer it however you want, but you can't lie. Except for EO, you're free to go.
Well, I fully look like I'm charmed.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you again, and I'm going to go down the line. Odoving, do you have my orb?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
True. Do you have my orb?
Never seen it. Don't know anything about you talking about either.
Fizz, do you have my orb?
Help.
EO, do you have my orb?
No, I do not.
Rolo, do you have my orb?
So while he asked the first person, can I slip the portable hole into someone else's pocket?
Give me a stealth check.
Would that be a sleight of hand?
Sorry,
I use a sleight of hand to
sleight
receive
of
it?
hand with disadvantage because you're literally talking to him.
So sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Yes. This is where-
16. So 16.
yeah, I don't think that's going to do it.
So I still technically have it.
No, as he's going to say, excuse me, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I don't have your orb. As I-
As he reaches out his hand towards you, looking expectantly.
Unless you've got something, Rolo, up your sleeve. Oh, you got something?
I'm thinking.
All right.
Anyways, I guess I'm gonna attack.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, Roger?
Just as they're approaching Rolo, getting a little bit more aggressive. One of my hands, I see a lot of frost gathering around it. The other one, some lightning, and I put them into a little triangle. And I look at them both, and I say, "You guys need to lay off my friend." And I use orders demand. I'm gonna try and charm these guys. Yeah, so it's a wisdom save.
Okay, so I'll do Kingsley first. This is only lasts a round, right? This is the one.
It lasts. It might be until they take end of your next turn, or until the charmed creature takes damage. Yeah.
Okay,
that's right.
so what's the save?
It's just my straight up
Yeah,
wisdom. Is that right?
it's your the DC.
Ooh, oh, it's a. Oh,
So it should be like a
sorry.
16 or a 15 or something.
16.
Oh, you son of... As you see their eyes glaze over before you,
Ooh.
seemingly to be listening to you for the moment.
Okay.
You've got 6 seconds. What are you doing?
Can we all take an opportunity attack?
Just kill them?
Just, I don't know what else we would do, honestly, if Rolo's attacking anyway.
Hey Oda, what's your trident saying right about now?
Hey, we're gonna fight.
All right, chilling sleep right now on them if they're charmed. I'll try
Okay,
and put
so
them
let's
both
roll
to sleep.
initiative. That's it.
Oh,
Damn.
guys, we held out for so long.
Oh, I know. We almost made it the whole session.
We almost made it a whole session.
The whole time it's like so itchy. Just
Eric?
got it.
Eric, I'll be right back. I rolled a 10.
So Eric,
Yep.
I rolled 2 1s.
Why are you rolling twice?
Roll again for a third time.
What does Lucky say? I think it's you only roll it the first time. If you roll it again, you're SOL, bud. Okay.
It kind of sucks. Well, I almost feel like I'd rather waste a low roll on initiative. Like, I know in theory, action economy, whatever you want to call it, it sucks, but whatever.
I have a problem. I've run out of D20s because they are all in dice jail. I've used all 5 of my D20s throughout the session. I've not rolled higher than a 5 on any roll. I rolled a 3.
You're gonna try
Plus
the
2.
virtual dice, see if you got
Okay.
luckier.
And crashed my computer? No.
Okay. All right. So,
No.
True. What's your initiative?
Oh, shit. Initiative 23.
Okay, Fizz.
5.
Okay, EO.
20.
Nice. And Rolo.
6.
6?
I
Oof.
rolled 2 1s.
Oh. All right.
This is why we're in this situation because I keep rolling 1s and 2s.
All right.
Well, 2s
So,
and 3s.
so I'm gonna say True gets a step on you. Well, True is not at his camera, so I'm gonna go with True. You're up first. True, you're up first. EO, you're preparing your chilling sleep. If you want to change your mind after True goes, feel free. But True, you're up first. EO, you're on deck. As you get the jump on Vandrin and Kingsley, who are interrogating you currently.
How many others are around us? Is like
so-
the whole deck full of them?
So to your benefit, if you recall, this is during the evening. This is at night,
Yeah.
where the captain
Oh.
approached you with Kingsley. So right now, as far as you can see, it's just the two of them right now.
And
Oh
the Kenku.
shit. Okay, Vandrin's going down right
And the
this
Ken,
turn.
and the Ken, and the Kenku.
And the Kenku up top.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna eat it. Okay, double spear thrust at him because like I'll close the distance. I'll get right up in his face. Yeah, I was gonna say something very truthful to the guy, but I'll just hold my tongue for now. Okay. I rolled both those at the same time, so it's 17 and a 20.
Both
Which
of those.
then plus 10 on each of those.
Yeah, they're both gonna hit.
Yeah, they're both going to hit. I guess what's that 20? So, how does this all work again? Okay. So I'll go for the 17 first, which is going to be 7, 8 plus 6 damage, so 14 damage.
Okay.
The second hit is going to be... Oh, nice. Okay. And so yeah, the second one I guess would be the crit because that's just how it was in my head. Which sadly it also means it's the higher one. 11, 13 plus 6, 19 damage. So I don't like. Do I just double the dice or how does that work? I forget how the crits work.
Take the normal. Take the roll that you do for damage and just double it total. So
Oh, okay, and then don't add the bonus.
yeah, add everything. So what was it normally,
Oh.
and then I just apply it twice.
Okay, yeah. So 19 times 2, so 38 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
so that's 52 points of damage in your first strike.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do a double spin kick.
Oh,
oh yeah.
oh.
Fucking kill him, True.
Oh no.
So that's a 19 and a 17.
Those both hit.
Okay, luckily they are a lot less hit. They're just D6s. I'll hold off on more key for now. Oh, both max damage on those. Awesome. So another 20 damage total with those double spin kicks. 10
Okay.
each. 10, each kick, 10. Bam, bam.
Oh.
I think I would have killed myself.
As the
Just be honest, I would have killed myself.
as the as that hits in, you can see those glazed eyes snap back, and now a vision of pure anger comes across Vandrin's face as you basically stab him and kick him a couple times.
Oh yeah, I was gonna smile at him. I enjoyed that.
Eo, you're up next.
All right, I'm gonna switch off these tactics. Both. Am I next to both of these guys?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let me know if I can get away with this. So I'm gonna use shocking grasp, but with the braces to do that twice.
Okay.
First of all,
Who are you trying to attack?
if I can hit one and then the other one.
Okay, so you try and hit the first one as you reach out towards Vandrin or towards Kingsley.
Vandrin first.
Okay, go for Vandrin.
Oof. That first one's going to be 13 to hit.
Unfortunately, that does not hit. As you try and reach, he pulls away and
All right.
kind of flashes towards you as he basically drawing his blade in response. It's still your turn. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'll use the second attack then on what's the other guy's name? Vandrin and
Kingsley.
Kingsley. I'll use the auto braces on him. So another attack. Damn it, that's probably not going to hit. It's only 11.
Yeah, that does not hit. Sorry.
Oof.
Try and reach out towards him. He very much an able fighter himself. Pulls away as you try and reach out.
And then I'll use some movement just to, if I can, take some steps back without creating an opportunity attack.
Okay, yeah. As you do, it's Vandrin up next. As he leans over to Kingsley. He's like, "Go fetch the men." And and you see with that, actually, you know what? I'll do Kingsley's turn after this. With that, he draws out his blade, that long blade, similar to the one you saw him carrying up from the ocean. Starts to hook as he pulls it out of like a straight sheath, almost comes out as a curved blade.
That doesn't make sense.
It's almost like it's curving as it.
Well, I know. It's just like, but it's just like, oh, that's not a normal sword.
And I think he's gonna have to just slash into you, True.
Yeah, I would expect as much. After what I just did, I'd do the same.
He's gonna take his first strike towards you.
Come at me.
That would be a 24 to hit.
That
Is-
actually hits. Shit.
Is
usually
is True within 5 feet of me?
I'd say you're all within 5 feet of each other.
Cool. So my fighting style is interception. So I can reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus 4.
Ooh, cool. That,
Man, I can actually finally use it.
It's pretty good. I like it. Where the hell did my dice go? Fuck, I'm just gonna do it on the. Where is my? I got too many tabs open. Okay, so that's the. So that'll be 22 points of damage,
Right.
and then with your
Yeah,
intercept,
sucks.
how much?
So it's 4 plus 4, 8. So minus 8.
Okay, what does this do?
Team damage.
As you're slashed across,
Of course, his weapons have
yeah,
stuffs. At least I'm not petrified. That would suck. Hey, we gotta watch out for that orc.
as you're slashed across the chest, you can feel that it's like the blade itself seems to have harmed you, but you can start to feel like in your hands, your spear seems to feel lighter in your hands as it cuts through, and you start to see the blade start to grow, and that curved blade seems to curve more as the blood drips from your chest off of its blade. It seems to respond to it. So you're, you know what? We'll deal with that when it comes to your turn. So next up is Kingsley, as he's going to break from the group. Basically, everybody's going to have an opportunity attack on him because he was right up against you. As he's going to try and break for the lower decks.
Oh boy.
Eric, on my opportunity attack, can I grapple Kingsley?
No, it's a melee attack.
Okay.
Grapple would be
Oh,
a full action.
Oh, okay. It's only a melee attack.
So I rolled a 22.
That'll hit.
28.
That'll hit.
So just 5 points of damage for me.
Okay. Is anybody else taking a swing at Kingsley as he takes off?
I mean, I might as
yeah.
well.
How does that work, Eric? Just
Just you could pick one of your melee weapons and try and stab at him or cut him or hit him.
That one.
Fuck! Oh,
Oh
man.
my god.
Best dice ever.
This is unreal.
Matt, can you start using the virtual dice?
I feel like Fizz reaches into his bag trying to pull out a weapon and smack Kingsley with it, just like anything he can grab. And instead of pulling out a weapon, he pulls out like some weird like fish or toy, like just some soft little one of like the dolls, and he just smacks him with this like soft little
Just breaks my trinket. I was thinking does Fizz have any melee weapons? And he has one dagger. So I just imagine him like rummaging around, and he picks it up, but he's picked it up by the blade instead of the handle. Just, this is why I don't use swords.
Lovely. So Rolo and Io, did you guys hit?
13.
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
oh, just a question. Just it has to be like a physical thing, not a spell.
Unless you have yes, it's a melee thing. Unless you have a certain ability.
I have a melee spell attack, I suppose.
No. Yeah, that would work. Melee attack. So I'll give you your.
How does this staff of Magi work? Like, can I use anything on it?
Not from a. No. Let's
Okay.
Let's make this easy for the reaction. No.
No. Okay. Sorry.
Unless you want to hit him with the staff over his head.
No. Does 15 hit?
Yes, 15 does hit. So roll me damage.
8.
Okay. And then True, I didn't get your damage.
Yeah, 20. And I'm going to aim to try to stun this little bugger. Con save 16. Let's see what he does.
I feel like the sins of Fizz have paid off as he also rolls a nat 1 and
Yes.
and kind of
Karma.
just kind of
Suffer.
trips over and is like dazed for a second as he just kind of sits there. That'll be Kingsley's turn, is just dealing with the stunned effect, I guess, till the start of your next turn. Odoving, you're up.
All right, so I'm going to enter into a rage. Picked up a new fun ability. I'm going to attack. What's the captain's name again, Eric?
Vandrin.
Vandrin. So I'm going to attack Vandrin twice.
Okay.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20?
Holy moly.
So the way D&D Beyond calculates it, Eric, is different than the way you're calculating it.
Whatever. If D&D Beyond's doing it, I'll take that. Like the difference is like 2 or 3 damage difference the way I
Okay,
do it.
so so for the first hit, the nat 20 hit, it's 14 damage.
Oh man. Okay. I've got to
I hit another nat 20.
Yes, he did.
Oh my god.
And
Fizz,
that's a
you
low
like-
nat 20, so it's just a 7, so it's 21 damage. And then I'm going to action surge.
All right, yeah, go for it.
I feel like this guy's going to eat it real fast.
14.
Does not hit.
All right, and one last roll. And 9.
Okay. Somehow he's still alive.
All right, and then my actually that's so for the 2 nat 20s that hit, it's an extra 4 damage because rage adds 2 damage each to each hit.
Well, in that case, how do you want to do this?
Oh, jeez.
Fuck, I didn't even get to use my new ability.
Oh no.
I guess I I just like hit him once with the trident and then it's not doing enough and I just come back and like really impale him and I impale him on the trident. I guess I just throw him into the ocean.
As you impale him, and he kind of just sits there and he looks over.
And I take his sword.
His sword drops to the ground as you impale him.
Fantastic.
As he looks stone cold in your eyes. He's like, I guess I'm not the captain anymore.
I'm the captain now.
And he gets tossed overboard into the ocean. Yeah, you've got to stun Kingsley. I think that's your turn.
Well, and then I'm just gonna use my bonus action. How far is Kingsley?
He's like 5 feet away from you. You got stunned.
Okay, so yeah, he's
like I
so,
stunned
like,
him within my reach. So.
The shadow is going to be 15 feet ahead of me in front of Kingsley.
All right, Fizz, you're up.
Oh, jeez. All right.
The dice
So
have to be in your favor now.
with a stunned Kingsley. All right. I mean, I guess he's just gonna draw the rifle off and just aim from almost point blank range. And with stunned, is there any changes to attack rolls?
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
have advantage.
And if you hit it with anything that needs a strength or dex save, it automatically fits.
All right. I rolled 15 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Where is it?
Okay, having I think what 3 crits in the first round, that's ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah.
Like you guys cleared like 120 damage in one
The fact
round.
that like I've never seen double crit on the virtual website before. That was amazing.
That's insane.
Mike? Why can't I find? Oh, there it is. 3d6
We solved your puzzle, Eric.
Oh,
with
look.
violence again.
The only solution.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's oh I see. It's because it's not equipped. All right. There we go. All right. So sorry, that was a 14, not a
14 was the DC. So
Yes.
that still hits.
so it still hits? Okay.
Unfortunately, EO, your 13 was just shy.
All right, that's 12 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah, as you basically shoot this stunned Kingsley, he's even more stunned that he just got shot in the back. As,
Yeah. And I guess as a bonus action, he's gonna position because I'm assuming Kingsley was trying to head like down the stairs to below deck to rouse the crew.
Yep.
So I think Fizz is just gonna try and like position the Eldritch Cannon so that it's like at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
To try and prevent Kingsley from going down or for people to coming up.
Okay. Okay. With that, it's the Kenku's turn.
Oh,
fuck.
right.
As the Kenku looks down towards the ship.
But where's the captain now?
Yeah, so like I had this thing that they were gonna do, but now with the captain being thrown overboard.
Eric, can I get that sword in my inventory?
Not yet.
Okay. That's too much.
That's you did 2 full rounds, threw him overboard, and created. I think you're tapped out at least for the 6 seconds.
That's totally reasonable.
That was a lot in 6 seconds.
Again, like I didn't even get to use my new ability.
Yeah, I think the Kenku's gonna look down and is like, Andrin, I'm up here, Andrin, and just is gonna. I think just gonna cry out.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then raises their arms as the top of the deck, the whole top of the deck lights up. That'll be their turn as it's virtually daylight.
Okay.
Top of the deck. True. You're up next.
Not going to tell me anything? Okay. All right. Yeah, whatever this guy's name is, Kingsley. Yeah, kind of the same deal, but I don't want to use all my keys, so it's going to be a double stabby stab, and then I'm going to punch him and try to stun him again with the punch. Oh, okay. It's like a 20 and an 11 on the stabs. Not a natural 20.
The 20 will hit. The 11 will not.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do. This spear you gave me does a fuck ton of damage. I'm just gonna say 9, 12 plus whatever the heck that is against 6.
So I guess this would be the point where we bring back what happened earlier.
Yeah. So that would be 18 damage.
Okay.
And what does that mean?
Was
So like, did you throw the spear or did you just jab it into them?
He's right in front of me, so I'm
Okay.
stabby.
Cool. Yeah. All right. Then you're fine. So 18 damage.
Yes.
You see,
And then I guess the other spear strike misses. and
you,
then,
you see you see Kingsley drop to his knees and keel over.
Oh. Okay. I guess that works. So yeah, then I'll just stand there and look at the Kenku kind of quizzically, like, what are you doing up there?
Just
There's
holding
no way
the
I'm getting
daily.
to her. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get to her now, but
Okay.
yeah. So
All right.
Kingsley's like KO.
Down on the ground. Yeah.
All right.
Collapsed under
Works
that
for me.
that 18 damage. So
Okay. A little squishy, this guy, is he?
EO, I'm gonna go with you next because you're next up on deck.
All right. So who is like are the other people on the
Right.
deck now in combat as well, or just up top?
Right now it's just up top because you have not seen anybody from below yet.
Shit. All right. I look at Oda and I say, I took a little inspiration from you on this one, and I am going to summon and direct a metallic, thunderous, draconic spirit to fly towards the crow's nest.
What?
What?
So I don't know exactly how this works, if it's similar to kind of like the shadow, but Eric, for reference, summon draconic spirit.
How do you
with-
have access to that?
So it's with the choice of it's a 5th level sorcerer spell that
Oh,
became
yeah,
available
cool.
whenever I leveled up. So you have the choice between like
Yeah.
metallic or chromatic.
Love
So
it.
I
Go for
figured
it.
just to try and keep it on sort of character,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep
yeah.
it either a thunder or a lightning
Cool.
one. So yeah, so that's an action. It's created it.
You see this metallic dragon kind of rise out of the ether and form in front of you as it starts flying up towards the crow's nest. That'll be your turn, is to summon this thing.
Right on.
All right. Okay. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn?
I'm good.
Fuck. Well, all right. So as you do that, you start to see you see the first mate Tusktooth coming up. Dragon attack! We're under attack by the dragons. Everybody get down below deck. Stay behind me, I'll protect you. Oh no, the dragons killed the captain. Oh fuck.
oh no!
Is
Oh
he-
no!
Oh no!
Get the shit. Guys, Kira, protect yourself. And he starts running towards trying to like protect you guys as he's running up at this point. Yeah, that'll be his turn as he's gonna try and attack the dragon.
All right.
Fuck.
That worked amazingly. Sure, my hands are dripping in blood, but we won't talk about
the
that.
first attack. All right, there you go. How much health does this dragon have as he basically throws 3 Eldritch Blasts up into the air?
Good
What's
question. So his AC is 14 plus the level of the spell.
Yeah, no, I got 1 hit.
Okay, 19. Okay. 50 hit points.
50 hit points. Okay, so it'll take 15 points of damage.
And what kind of damage is it? Sorry.
Force damage. So it's
Force damage.
as he
Oof,
hits
okay.
one of the 3 bolts fly up, and one of them. Actually, sorry, no, it'd be double that because it was a nat 20. So 30 points of damage
Alright.
as he hits. The other 2 fly wide. Nowhere near that. And he's like, "Where did it come from? Can you help? Can you fight? The crew's still sleeping. They're drunk off their ass. Where is the captain?" As he's looking down at the sword, he's like, "Where is the captain?"
Isn't the truth spell still active now that the guy's dead?
No, Kingsley's spells dropped. You're done. You're good.
Has Kira seen everything? Is that the name of the bird up top?
Yeah.
Like she knows everything, right?
Yeah.
Presumably.
Well, she's seen everything.
Okay. Okay. Just checking.
Rolo knows how well she communicates, but she's seen everything. What's your move? Next up would be Odaving.
I guess do we just like feign ignorance and go below deck? I feel like that would be a bad situation.
Yeah.
I say we tell him to go below deck, and
Yeah.
we'll try and fight it off.
No, you go below deck. We'll avenge the captain.
This is my ship. I will do the avenging. I'm supposed to protect you and make sure the deal is carried through. If you can help fight, that'd be great, and we'll get the rest of the crew up here. But I'm not going anywhere.
I close the door then.
You close
So
the
it's just
door.
us and the Kenku.
You're on the top of the deck.
Yeah, we're
of
on the
ship.
the
Yeah,
deck.
so we're on the top deck. All the crew is below. We've got this guy and the Kenku and the dragon.
Yeah.
I guess. Am I killing this guy? Yeah, I'm killing this guy. Okay. Or I'm attacking. We're attacking.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah,
At this point, we've pretty much just gotta. Go
this is
through
our
with
ship
it.
now.
I could call the dragon off. Like
We're getting our
Well-
armada back.
We can't. We don't know how much the Kenku knows.
It knows everything.
Okay.
He seemed quite distraught at his death, so I think she actually cared about him too.
Yeah.
Just
All right.
saying. Not
Okay,
to murder hobo.
I'm going to attack this guy, Eric.
Okay.
So I will. I'll attack once, and then the Echo will attack once, and then do its little action surge to attack again. So 3 attacks in total. It's a 23.
As you come down with your trident,
Yeah.
almost lightning quick, you see Tusktooth, the sword, appear in his hand as he blocks the blade, basically down the edge of the trident as he holds it there. It wasn't the dragon, and he parries the trident. That's your first attack.
I mean, then it was like a 15, and like I don't think any of the attacks hit. So my ability, Eric. So that didn't hit then if it was parried.
No, it did not hit.
All right, so I did not hit any of that. Okay. All right. Whole new ball game.
As he looks across to you, am I to believe that you're responsible for Vandrin?
I just do this.
I will also give a toothy smile.
And I think that's where we're going to end tonight.
All right.
Oh, I think we just became the bad guys now. Shit.
Oh,
my God.
again. Oh.
We're like, we thought they
Oh,
were the bad guys, and then we're like, well, we're the bad guys. The bad guys should be afraid of.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
we stood by while that ship got boarded for nothing.
Well, but then,
Well, no, there's one survivor, and we're about to ruin this ship now.
hopefully the ship stays intact. That would
I
be.
mean, we're not
nice.
like blowing it up. We're just murdering the individuals.
Well,
Okay.
we won't intend to blow it up, but you never.
No,
Thunder waves do happen.
that is also why I wanted to know how badly the other ship that they raided was, because I would have been like, oh, just let me off here.
Yeah. We could have patched it up.
How bad was it?
It was basically like a dinghy floating in an ocean. There wasn't any.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put the dragon.
So
My-
but I'm gonna say that these deaths, they're on Rolo. That's totally on your shoulders, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess Rolo and Fizz. Is there anything you guys want to quickly say? Maybe not do a full action. I'm just trying to put my notes together here for how we're gonna finish off and come back to it next time. But as he blocks Odaving's attack and is kind of looking towards you,
And then me and True give a nice toothy grin at him.
Like, yeah, I have an action, but I'll wait till next week. Next
okay,
time.
cool. All right, so I'll leave it there, and we will pick it up as you guys are trying to slay the crew of the Tide's Breath.
I prefer the word clear.
Clear.
Clear the
Free.
crew.
We're freeing them.
Cool.
We're freeing like
I don't-
one of them.
We're
I don't think we-
protecting the coast.